Have you ever found yourself thinking about someone non-stop? You check your phone 100 times, replaying conversations, wondering if they're thinking about you or if you're doing something wrong. It's an intense feeling, and sometimes it can even feel uncontrollable. But how do you stop? Why does it happen? And how do you regain control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions? In this video, we're going to explore the psychology behind obsession in relationships and how you can stop obsessing over someone. First, let's understand how obsession works. It doesn't just appear overnight. It often starts as attraction, a desire to connect with someone, to be close to them. But then it grows, fueled by emotions and the brain's reward system. When you think about someone and feel good, whether it's from attention, affection, or just the thought of them, your brain releases dopamine, the feel-good chemical. This can create a feedback loop where you start craving more of that feeling, and before you know it, the obsession takes over. But why does it feel so difficult to break free from this cycle? One of the main reasons is because of our attachment systems. If you're someone who struggled with anxiety or insecurity in relationships, it's possible that you're more prone to obsessing. This often comes from unmet emotional needs, feelings of low self-worth, or fear of abandonment. These feelings make you hyper-focus on the person, constantly wondering where you stand with them. Your emotional energy gets sucked into their world, leaving little room for your own. Obsession often stems from emotional voids. If you're not feeling fulfilled within yourself, whether emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, you may begin to fixate on someone else, hoping they can fill that emptiness. This creates an unhealthy imbalance where your emotional well-being becomes dependent on someone else. It's also important to look at attachment theory. If you grew up with inconsistent caregivers or emotional neglect, you might have developed an anxious attachment style. This means that you may become overly attached to someone, fearing that they might leave you, and you try to control the situation by obsessing over them. This can result in constant seeking of reassurance, trying to analyze every text, every action, and every word they say to you. The problem is, while obsession feels intense, it doesn't feel good in the long run. It starts out as an adrenaline rush, but over time, the anxiety takes over. Every unanswered message or delayed response becomes a reason for worry. You start overthinking, wondering if you did something wrong, if they've lost interest, or if they're seeing someone else. The emotional roller coaster begins, and you find yourself feeling anxious, insecure, and restless. But here's the catch. The more you obsess, the more you drive them away. Obsession is overwhelming. It creates pressure. It makes the other person feel smothered, and the relationship may begin to lose its spark. Not to mention, you lose sight of who you are. Your thoughts, your time, and your energy are consumed by the other person, leaving little for yours. So, how do you stop obsessing over someone? The first thing you need to do is recognize that you are obsessing. It sounds simple, but acknowledging that your thoughts and emotions are spiraling is the first step toward regaining control. This awareness is powerful because it allows you to break free from the automatic reactions and take back your power. The next step is focusing on yourself. When we obsess over someone, we lose our sense of self. We start neglecting our own needs, desires, and passions. To stop obsessing, you need to shift your focus back to yourself. What are the things that make you happy? What are the hobbies, interests, or activities that bring you joy? Reconnect with the things that make you feel fulfilled outside of the relationship. Start practicing self-care. Spend time with friends and family. Re-engage with your passions, whether that's exercising, reading, cooking, or anything that makes you feel alive and centered. By taking care of your emotional needs and focusing on your growth, you'll begin to regain the balance that obsession has taken away. Setting boundaries is another crucial step. This means setting limits on how much time and mental energy you're willing to invest in the person you're obsessing over. Stop checking your phone every few minutes. Stop overanalyzing every interaction. Let go of the need for constant reassurance. This may be difficult at first, but it's necessary for your emotional health. Learning to let go of control is key. Obsession often stems from the fear of losing someone. We want to hold on tight, make sure everything is perfect, and avoid rejection. But the truth is, you can't control other people's actions or feelings. All you can control is your own behavior and mindset. Release the need to control the situation and trust that things will unfold as they're meant to. Now, this next part is important. Be kind to yourself. It's normal to feel these emotions. We're all human, and it's okay to have feelings for someone, but don't let those feelings dictate your life. If you find yourself spiraling, take a deep breath and remind yourself that it's okay to not have all the answers right now. You don't have to figure it all out in a single moment. Be patient with yourself as you work through these emotions. If you're still struggling to stop obsessing, it might help to talk to someone about it, a close friend, therapist, or coach. They can offer you a fresh perspective and help you process your emotions in a healthy way. Sometimes, just talking about what you're going through can bring immense relief and clarity. The process of stopping obsession doesn't happen overnight, and that's okay. It's about taking small steps to regain your emotional independence and start focusing on your own life. Over time, with the right mindset and actions, the obsession will fade, and you'll be able to enjoy a healthy, balanced relationship. Remember that the journey to stop obsessing over someone is a process. It's not something that will happen overnight, and that's okay. The most important thing is to be gentle with yourself and to realize that you're not alone in feeling this way. Many people struggle with the intensity of emotions that come with attachment and desire, but it's in our ability to step back and reflect that we regain control of our emotional well-being. Take this time to focus on yourself, reconnect with your passions, and rebuild your sense of self. Obsession often blinds us to our own worth, but the truth is that you are more than enough just as you are. When you prioritize your own growth and emotional health, you become better equipped to form healthy, balanced relationships, not ones that drain you or leave you feeling uncertain. If you find yourself still struggling with obsession, don't hesitate to seek support. Talking to someone you trust, or even reaching out to a professional, can provide the clarity and guidance you need to take the next step forward. Remember, it's not about controlling someone else or forcing things to happen. It's about finding peace within yourself, setting boundaries, and ultimately letting go of the need to obsess. Take this time to reflect on your journey. You deserve a fulfilling life where you are not defined by someone else's actions or emotions. You are deserving of love, respect, and emotional fulfillment, and the first step in achieving that is to love and respect yourself. So, if you're ready to stop obsessing, commit to the journey today. Trust in your own strength and resilience. You have the power to change your mindset, transform your habits, and start creating healthier relationships in your life. If this video resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you struggled with obsessing over someone? What steps are you taking to break free? Share your experiences in the comments. Your story could help someone else who's going through the same thing. And if you found value in this content, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more videos that dive deep into relationships, psychology, and personal growth, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on future content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're always in the loop. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. You've got this.